because in that situation, they both technically met for the first time, but he's mentally met her time ago.
Bare times, yeah, time. Time ago, sure. And to be very sure, you know that happens a lot. A lot.
I got a call. I don't know. Someone called
Uh,
me. It was one 013 rubbish, and they were like, "Oh yeah, hi, this is Rick
is that Mr.
calling." Hi.
Gosha? Well, so
Yeah,
they
no
called you
word.
saying that we
No,
actually just we got your claim, your accident claim.
yeah, word. We've heard you had a fall recently. Just wondering if you're
Right.
okay. Yeah, no, it's calm. Um,
100%.
no
What are
word.
you saying though? Man, like summer. Sean, wait. Officially, we're in summer now, yeah? Or no?
Officially, we're here. Do you know how I know we're here, John?
Officially. How do you know?
We're here.
Love Island fam.
No, that one, two, and the Euros is around the corner. The Euros, Love
Oh, sure.
Island.
Nah, true. I can't lie. It's gonna be a good summer, bro.
No
It's gonna be a
word.
good.
I can see now. But Love Island even caught me. The other day.
Sean, I was literally, I promised A that I'd ask you if you're watching this, bro. I
No
said,
word,
because
John.
I said, Sean might be watching. I said, next episode, I'll ask him.
Nah, for real. Because the last couple seasons, I can't lie, there's been zero investment.
Fam, this is exactly what I was saying as well. I haven't seen it, but I was saying, last year I wasn't getting the vibes, but this year it seems like they've had a
Yeah,
resurgence,
there's
bro.
been a bit of. So I'm like, okay. These lot, yeah.
What's it saying? What's it saying? What's it saying?
So I didn't think I was gonna watch it, to be honest, because I just thought, every season's now the same. I've
Right.
seen this song and dance before, but the other day, I came home from the gym, and my brother came back from uni, and he's been on watching it. So I was like, I said, well,
Right.
let me just have my dinner. I've got to have my dinner anyway, so let me just I'll sit down.
See what it's saying.
And as I'm watching it, yeah, I'm like, I've seen this script before, but
100.
there's something about this show, yeah. They just know how to captivate people, in it. Like they just know how
They
to
do.
bring you into the storyline and leave it always on a cliffhanger. So you're thinking, bro, no, I need to watch the next episode now. That's why yesterday I was like,
100.
got to watch the next episode, but I shouldn't want to. But no, it's calm. It's just for me, it's just the same thing now. Like I don't know if you know, but they've Joey Essex.
Hmm.
He's in the show,
He's in as a contestant or as a presenter.
contestant.
Bro, is that what they're doing? But Sean, to be fair, I have been seeing this now. Like, I feel like there's now a community of what they call reality TV shows, yeah. And like, you
Mm.
go on one, then you go on the other one, then you go on X on the Beach, and then after you finish that one, you go on this one. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
word. I think this is the first one though where they've actually taken like someone that's uh
Big time.
celebrity outside of the show. Like he's never been on the show before. Uh,
But at the same time, man, like Joey Essex, I actually haven't heard of him in time. Let me quickly. Yeah, I
John,
haven't heard of this guy in time.
it's concerning. To be honest, I don't know what everyone's perception of it was. Mine was kind of just like, he's just trying to secure the bag, get a bit more relevant again. Because I'm thinking he's been around the block, like as
The
in
whole block, as
the
in the
whole
whole of the block, bro.
and back. Do you get what I'm saying? So I was kind of like,
Yeah.
what's the need for you to do this show? So I don't know if it's like a relevance thing or if it's whatever. Like he's just trying to get his name out there because it's one of those things where like, whilst we say he's been around the block and back, he's only 33. He's in Love
Right.
Island terms, he's old, but like in reality, he's actually like he's an old guy. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Right.
is he? Sorry, he's a young guy in like
Yeah.
actual.
No.
So I don't know if it's a thing where it's like when your whole life has been TV, when you're not on TV now, what is your life? Do you get what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So
Right.
I feel
So what's
like
he saying in there? Like, is he winning the monopoly, or it's not even a thing like that?
it's not well. He's got one thing that's on him, John. On him, knows the whole autobiography front to back, but um,
Swear.
yeah, nah, John, it's a bit concerning because she knows a bit too much. It's one of the ones where like she knows more about his life than he probably does. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think she's like, yeah, if I'm in this situation, I'm patent, like I'm
Might as well.
secure.
But do you reckon she knew that he was going to be on there, or she just got there? She was like, no way, is that Joey
Yeah, it
Essex,
was
fam?
it was a no waiting. I don't know because initially I think I thought everyone was going to be like, oh yeah, Joey Essex, and I feel like eventually it dies down where people stop giving a toss for it. Not giving a toss, but I think when you're in that environment where it's like I don't know, I feel like you could put us in a room with a certain celebrity, and after a while, if it's just us lot in that room. Like I'm not gonna be get that
Word.
gas.
And
You know
these
what
times, nah, and these times they're living together and that. To be
I'm saying?
honest, I think if I was to see him there, if I was to be on Love Island, and I say, swear, man, like, you good? What are you saying?
Yeah, word, word,
He said,
word.
man, I keep it, keep it stepping because there's nothing like what's he gonna do for you, bro?
Word, word, fully,
If
fully.
anything, I'd probably just have a good chats with him about like life in it, about like perspective on life,
Yeah,
how he's
word.
gone through the shows, what's your thoughts? Like, you see when you're on this show, like, how
Mm,
did you
mm,
get what I'm
mm,
saying?
mm,
I just
mm.
have good chats with him, but apart from that, there's no need to be done all the celebrity or in all thing because
Nah,
he's on the show with you as well, though.
100%.
Do
Yeah.
you know what I think as well though about Love
Mm.
Island? Yeah, that's actually cold, and they don't have it every year. They might have it this year, where there's like a couple dons. Like remember, like Kem, and what's his name? When there's
Chris.
like a proper brotherhood. Yeah, when there's like a proper brotherhood, bro. Like this,
Yeah.
these are that like
You
boys.
can't
Like that's
force
my
that.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah, yeah.
you can't force that. And I feel like there was a couple of years afterwards, I felt like there were the people on the show were trying to force that dynamic because what
Yeah.
and Cam actually had, like, they were boys. They were
Like
boys.
no, boys, as in boys, which is nuts, you know.
Boys.
Yeah,
It's mad though because this Love Island thing now, like, let's not be naive. Like, I feel like even from like uh, a business career perspective, if you're trying to
yeah.
like actually do things with your life, you actually might as well go on Love Island now. Do you know why I say so?
So
Because the other day I was on Instagram. I got one thing
right.
up, Instagram Live England football team. These men are about to go to the Euros now, so I was like, okay, let me see what it's saying. All these men are getting on the bus, signing few autographs here and there. And do you remember Josh from
Sean, this guy is everywhere, bro. I was literally saying this to A as well. Like, how was this guy interviewing Tyson Fury before the heavyweight final?
John?
That we
He's
said,
going to
Tyson, we saw you last year at the like this guy from Love Island, fam.
Word, John. This guy is gassed. He's going to the Euros. He's in camp with these dons. Like, he was so
With the,
gassed.
yeah, like he's like the number one reporter, bro. Like
He's
chatting
gassed.
to Jude. I've watched
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
England
The
the
funny.
England YouTube channel. I watch them lot. So he did like plays games. You know they play them games in it, and they're like, oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
one word, that's this. Like he's the one that bangs the most of it, bro.
Yeah, he knows all these dons. He's got them in the contacts saved as best friends. He's best friend one, two, three, the whole starting lineup. But I think he had an interview with Declan Rice on the Instagram Live, and I don't know what
Right.
Declan said, but he said something to do with Love Island. I can't remember the context of what was brought up with him, but he said it and he laughed and like he tapped him, and you could tell it was a thing where like Josh was like, "Yeah, no, don't attach me to that sort of thing." Do you get what I'm saying? Like it was like a yeah, you can tell he
Yeah,
didn't
no,
want to be associated with
word.
it
He said, take one
whatsoever
on the chin and carry on, bro.
at all. No word, and it's one of them ones where I don't know what you think about that in terms of like, whilst I can understand why he was a bit like, oh, like I don't want to be associated with that thing, but if you're in his position, would you claim the whole fact you're on Love Island, or would you try and distance yourself from it as much as possible?
I claim it because at the end of the day,
Yeah,
it's actually what happened. So I'll claim it. I'll be like, yeah, 100, like 100, I was fam, and now I'm here.
yeah, word.
Like what now? Like, do you
Mm,
know what it is? Yeah,
mm.
it's a bit like it's a bit like I don't know if you've seen. There's a movie called it's a movie that Eminem's in, and I can't remember what it's called. It's called Mile 8 Mile. I don't know if you know it.
Emo.
All right, it's
Mhm.
one of
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
You probably would have seen that. It's like, there's like rap battles and stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then in the end rap battle, if you look up the rap battle, you will come up.
Yes,
Iconic.
yeah.
Go on, go on, go on.
I think it's the thing where it's like he's like claiming all the things that they're cutting him out for, basically.
100%. He says it all before they say it. He said, "Yep,
Yeah, so
this one did actually pat my girl. Yep, I did get shot by this one. This one
mm,
did. Yep, my mom did. I do. Yeah, I actually do live with my mom in the
yeah,
trailer, and I actually am white as well. See what I'm saying? He says
mm,
everything. He says, so
mm.
what? Like, what else is there to say?
It's big. It's
So,
the word.
and
You know,
then at that point, like, you don't really have anything else. So, yeah, fam, I was on the show, fam, and I actually made, like, do you know how much bread I've made, fam? In fact, I'm here chatting to you now
yeah,
because I'm on the
word,
show,
word,
fam. So
word.
what now, fam?
Now, the fact that I'm going to Euros with you, and all I had to do was
100%. Like, we're getting the same plane. Imagine all of the training sessions you did. I did Love Island, fam, and
yeah,
I'm here.
word.
We're in the same
Um,
place.
you went through grassroots to get here.
100%.
Academy, all these lot. I just on a simple show, lifts a couple yats, and now I'm here. So now what?
100%, bro. So
So
he did these things, though. How do you think he secured the bag like that, bro? Because obviously not everyone. I'd actually argue. I know well, not Holly May. Molly May is she's like the number one example of like someone that's patented it. But I
Mm,
actually, in a weird way, I actually think he's patented it more than her. I think he actually patented it in the sense that number one, he's not a yat, yeah,
mm,
and
mm.
two, so it's not like he's doing this beauty thing. Like he's actually in because her brand is still associated with Love Island ish stuff. Do you
That's
get it?
the thing. It's
But
okay.
he's
Mm,
jumped, bro, to
yeah, no,
another world. Like he's a
it's,
sports commentator now, bro.
I rate him. I do rate him in the sense of what he's done, but I think it's like
Right.
you got to think. I look at like shows like Love Island now, especially like for these like.
Mm.
But there's two ways you can look at it. You can look at it as a love show. You're pretty much guaranteed. Okay, you're going to be pretty much sorted for the next 2 to 3 years, like financially, like with bread.
Yeah.
This is the thing now. Before it used to be a thing where like obviously you went on that show, you were you're set. You're set. Now, like
Right.
I think the last time we said it, we were talking about Love Island as well. Like, bro, you can walk down the road and 9 times out of 10, you might like every 10th person you bump into might have been on Love Island down. That's the point. Again,
Simple.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Realistically, you got to think of it this way: every year there's another show. The population of
Right.
Islanders is increasing to the point where you might even forget some that are even on there. You know, like right, you were on there. Um,
Nah, it's true.
so now it's a point of okay, cool. You've been on Love Island. The number of followers has jumped. So now you got to
It's
start
jumped.
thinking, cool. Who knows who? Because you've just got more. I feel like Love Island now just gives people more contacts. And then in
Mm.
Josh's case, I guarantee it would have been a situation even like he probably went to one club and lipped one scout's daughter, who's the scout for like I don't even know Arsenal, for example, and
Right.
she mentioned her dad, and then like do you get what I'm saying? It's one of them ones where like it was like he knew him, who he then knew him, he got him in contact with him, and I think
Right.
once the maybe not even the bread, but like you go on these shows, you come out. The first thing that they used to do, I don't know if they do it as much anymore, was all the club appearances. So you go to all the clubs, collect your bread, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. But after that 1 year is done, the next year, once the new Islanders come out, you're old news. So now it's
Yeah.
like,
It's like we don't need
you
you
need to
anymore.
find something else to do because these clubs don't want you no more. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's actually must be a bit of pressure now, especially for these Love Islanders, to say that within that first year you really need to pattern something because
I'm
once,
sure. I'm sure
once,
there's some people, Sean. I'm sure there's some people that like Love Island career planners, bro. Like when you're about to go on the show, they'll reach
100%,
out to these ones and tell you this is what you need to do. When you come out, we're gonna do X, Y, Z. We're gonna make sure you do
100%,
this. Make sure you don't do this because it's like it's a proper. There's enough people now. There's a blueprint.
100%.
Did you get it? There's a blueprint now.
I think there's one Don that's on there. Funny enough, his name is Sean as well, and I think I
Right.
saw his sister did a TikTok the other day of like
Right.
his own business basically, and she's like looking after it whilst he's gone on the show. He's got like a sweets business. It's like pick and mix sort of thing, sent it out to customers.
Right.
Do you know, like, obviously, just because he's gone on Love Island, that business ain't gonna stop now. Now he's patting that he can now probably have a bigger reach of people, brand get
100%.
bigger, cool, bigger brand now, get it in a few supermarkets here and there. He's patterned. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I
Mm.
don't think let's not be naive. I don't think he went into that show thinking, oh yeah, now I'm gonna stop the business. The business was doing all right anyway. I think what he was doing, but
Right.
you probably given the opportunity to say, cool, I can pattern up with Tesco and that, I can pattern up with Sainsbury's, these lot, and they can start selling my products. So, if anything, I feel like you need to go into Love Island with a plan because
Nah, you have to have a
if
plan, bro.
you go in there just thinking, oh yeah, pattern a couple brand deals here, there, cool, cool, cool. Once the next batch of Love Islanders roll out, you've got old news. It
Nah,
is
it's true. And to be fair, there are people that actually like they've been on Love Island, and I know right now they're just working the 9 to 5, bro.
yeah, see if I saw Josh's Instagram, that would make me vexed if I was a fellow Love Islander and I was like, rah,
Nah, you were no. There's definitely a few people that were on there. Like we just forgotten about them. That
hundred
they're chilling, bro. In terms of like, and I think it's even worse, you know, because they had a taste of it. They had a taste
percent.
of relevance, and I know they've got like maybe they even have might like have 50, 60K followers, yeah.
Mm.
But nobody cares. Like it doesn't like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's one of them ones like, oh, bro, I even forgot I was following you. Like
Yeah, no,
I'm doing better than you now because you were there and now you're not, and like that's even worse on the
yeah,
psyche of the person of like, right, I actually flopped and I'm now working the same job as these men. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah, no, I was there,
So it's
literally.
a bit of a tough one, you know. Like if you're gonna do it, you actually have to pattern it. You have to plan it. Like Sean, if
100%.
you're on the show, you haven't watched it in a while, but are you one of them people that you try to secure one relationship and keep it? Boom, that's my thing till the end. Hit to the end, fam. Hit to the end. Do you know what I'm saying? Or are you one of them ones that you're gonna do? You're gonna make some ruffle some feathers, move around. Do you know what I'm
It,
saying?
it,
What do you think the approach is?
I'll be honest. I think I've always said this. Yeah, for me, if it's not like at the end of the day, the whole concept of Love Island is actually mad if you think about it. In the sense of like
Right,
you're portrayed as a villain if you like break a few hearts along the way. But realistically, just met this person like after
it's
day
true.
one, even after this one, these last couple of episodes. Yeah, there's this one. Everyone's gonna see. Someone's gonna probably get on my case and say, "Oh, how can you say that about her?" Sort of situation. But basically, there's this. I can't remember their names, but it's basically there's this black guy and
Right,
it's A. I think it's like AO. I think it is, and he was in a couple with this other black girl, and they were
right.
together, cool, patterned. This other black girl comes in now. To be fair, objectively, very good looking woman.
Just
Very,
objectively speaking, bro.
yeah, objectively speaking, very good looking woman. Comes in now. She obviously is chatting to a couple man here, there, cool, but she goes for my man. Obviously, my man's
Right,
in a situation with this girl. John, the bear man, they've been
right.
here. I've sat down and watched this show between the hours of 8 o'clock. So you're telling me how this, and somehow she's got attached in that period of time. Cool. You can
She's got
tell me
attached, bro.
something she got attached. So obviously now she's coupled up with him. She's now getting upset and that she took my she took my man basically sort of situation. Okay.
Right,
Now what happens is he's with this girl now. She is like, oh, what happens? So what? She's now single. They bring in another
right.
bombshell for her to go on a date with. Cool. She's gas. She's doing up the. Oh yeah, like basically I've moved on now. Gas, 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 gas. The dust settles and she's still hung up on my man. Cool. Now recoupling again, she now gets the opportunity to take her man back, and she takes him back now. And I'm just like,
Swear.
yeah, but the
The
thing,
original man.
huh?
The original, right? See, Sean, this is how they even catching me. What the original Yat
Yes, the original, yeah,
took her man back.
her man back, and it
She's
just
done that. Why would you do that, bro?
like, why? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, like he and the worst what was John when he was in this situation with this other girl. So like, obviously, when he got taken away the first time,
Right.
he put on the oh yeah, I'm gutted, like sort of front. Really, and truly, he was gassed in it. He was gassed. He was gassed. He was gassed. So
100%.
obviously now she's taken him back, and I'm thinking, you do realize if he really was on it, like on it, he wouldn't have
Yeah.
been checking this other girl, even if she did couple up with him. So why are you
Simple.
putting yourself in that position? He doesn't know. He doesn't know you. He doesn't owe you nothing. Like he doesn't know
Right.
you. So really and truly, if I was on that show personally, I don't owe no one nothing because like, unless it's a situation where we've been together for maybe like a couple of weeks and that, but
A couple weeks, couple
even
days.
like,
Then it's serious, bro.
I don't owe you anything. I just met you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah, it's true. It's
So,
true. It's true. I
and
can't lie.
it's
For me, my tactic is I will settle down. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna settle down, but because you know, there's always that one couple that's literally from the start and they've been the whole
it,
time they're together.
it does depend on the situation that I'm in though. If I'm going in there just to pattern the career thing, I'm finding someone that's on that same vibe, and I'm just saying, you know what, yeah, let's just hold it down. The public.
What I would do, yeah, what I would do, Sean, is I'll find someone, and the key is, Sean, and we're
Mm,
moving as if we're strategists, bro. The key is that person has to like you more than you like them, bro.
100%, 100%,
And you
100%.
just chill, you just chill, you just chill, just chill there, just chill there, just
Oh,
chill.
let's even let's quickly even move on to another topic because this is actually quite important that you brought this up.
Right, right, right,
So obviously now, um, the gym I go to is very like
right,
it's very mixed. The dynamic of people that are there, sort of situation. Like there's quite
right.
some days there'll be more women, more men, cool. But obviously, I hear conversations here and that now, and like
100%.
here, like some of these guys are like, oh, like I think so. I think the specific example that I have is that there's this girl that goes to my gym, and for some reason, like she's most wanted. I don't know why. Like don't get me wrong. She's
Is
a
she a
decent.
wait? Is she a girl or a woman? Like a woman,
She's
woman.
this is mad. This is also a question. What point do we move away from this calling? girls. You get what I'm saying? If she's our age,
Let's say, bro, in the UK legally, is that 21 or 18? We could be moving mad. I think it's 18. In the UK, it's 18.
yeah. Because the thing is, no, because the
But I
thing,
see what you're saying though, because even at 18, she's still a girl, bro.
no, but you know what it is? Even at my age now, I don't know why some people are like, even though they're my age, I don't look at them as a woman.
True,
You get
true, and you're completely correct. You're completely correct.
do you
But
get what I'm
based
saying?
on that though, Sean, based on that though, are we trying to say that there's a thin line? Like she could be a girl, she could be a woman. Is that what you're trying
Oh
to say?
no, she's solidly our age. So
Okay, I see what you're saying.
do you get what I'm saying? It's difficult. I
Yeah, I see what you're
look
saying.
at her as a girl, but anyway. So obviously now people are saying like, oh, there's a few guys you hear them in the change room. They'll mention her name, and I'm just like, okay, relax. There's been a
Sweat.
couple of times where I think she came up to me one time, and she said about
Bro,
my
Sean, what she came up to you, fam?
yeah, bro. She came up to me,
Bro,
and
that
I
was even a dream
was
for some of these dons in it. That would be a dream.
dream, John. I was like, she came up to me. So initially, I thought maybe she needs help with something, like to move something about.
Right,
It's that sort of gym. Everyone's friendly, so I thought not too
right,
deep.
right, 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 right.
Then she said she saw my TikTok fitness page, and I was like, oh, I swear, so that's
Yeah,
love,
it's the
cool, cool.
like, Sean.
Appreciate,
Oh,
like, appreciate it, cool, calm.
say no
But
more.
move on. And then I'm
Right.
in the changing room now. One of these dons came up to me and was like, "Right, like, what was the how did this come?" You know what I'm saying? And do you know, what it is?
Yeah,
I'm not even acting as if like let's say this girl's even on man like that, but I was like
yeah, yeah.
the fact that this is your psyche in your head that you're so focused on her potentially coming up to you one day or you plucking up the courage to speak to her one day is the exact reason why it's never going to happen.
Isn't
Like,
that
it's
yeah,
never.
yeah.
Because already the power dynamic is you're thinking about her maybe more than she's thinking about you.
100%. And just
She does
just
give a flying
100%.
toss of who you are, and already now that dynamic is wrong. So even if the stars align and all of a sudden you do now end up in a situation where you're speaking to her, it's the foundation of it was wrong because you
Mm,
were already. Little does she know, you knew everything about her as much as you could do possibly. Now she's meeting you for the first time. She's not as hung up on you as you are on her. So
right.
it's actually quite deep when you think about it because in that situation they both technically met for the first time, but he's mentally met her time ago.
Bad times, yeah, time time ago, sure. And to be fair, sure. You know that happens a lot. A lot. Sure, that happens a lot, bro.
He met her, but
Sean, it's not even that, bro. He already planned the life together, bro. He planned everything. Everything was laid out. Laid
he.
out. And Sean, I'm not even gonna lie to you, Sean. I'm not even gonna lie to you because we can't be moving mad, so we can't be moving mad. We're all guilty of that fam at times, bro. The problem is, yeah, the problem is you can't be now moving 21, 22, 23. You can't still be doing that, bro. That's
No,
something for kids. Do you get what
word,
I'm saying?
mentally he met her time ago.
Time.
So
Time
now
ago, bro.
he's in his head. He's like he has like this now. It's like right, the plans are now in motion. So if it doesn't now go in that direction which he's foreseen this entire time, then he's going to be discontent. That's why now he starts getting bare insecure and
But
that.
this by the way, this girl, yeah, is she two questions. Objectively speaking, we
Mm,
appreciate that. Listen, this isn't for us. You're
yeah,
happily married, done.
mm.
Objectively speaking, would you say she's a sweet one?
She's calm in it. This is what I'm saying. Gym problem is as well. As well. These gym shark guys, yeah.
They know how to push off the assets, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They make the assets seem
These
more
men,
inflated. You know, sometimes you can inflate assets, bro.
they,
100%.
they inflated their assets. They inflated.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
the thing is, I can't lie. For me personally, I see past all of that. I know this is just the brand. I know this is the brand.
yeah. I'm with you.
But, but
I,
so
but
object.
she's alright, calm.
She's alright. She's alright. It's one of the ones where it's like, but it's like she's probably alright because it's in the gym. It's like the same way, you know, like so you know,
Right.
in school you're like, oh, this teacher's a sweet one. She's only a sweet one because we're in school.
In school, in the context,
School,
yeah, in the
yeah,
context, yeah,
outside of
yeah.
school, she's really not. But
Now,
yeah,
Sean, here's the second question. Now, here's the second question. This is the follow-up question.
mm,
Do you reckon she knows? that either she knows that she's either a sweet one or that there's a lot of dons that are in pursuit,
I don't know
or
if she's a
at least
sweet
look
one.
at it that way.
She knows that Dons are on it. She knows that Dons
She
are,
knows.
which probably will
Oh,
make her then think she's a sweet one.
that's even a dangerous combination,
It's a
bro.
dangerous combination.
Dangerous
It's a
combination, bro.
it's a da-
I can't lie. It's a
nah,
dangerous combination. At that point, just leave it, Lord. Just leave it alone, bro.
nah, word, because
Because at that point,
I'm thinking,
do you see her? Is she friendly with people in the gym?
yeah,
See
nah,
her chatting with people.
even that's the thing. When she came up to me, I didn't really. She said like, even like now, she'll say like hi and stuff and that, and like I don't really give. To be fair, no, she's selective, so like she doesn't say it to everyone. But see now,
Right.
because the problem is, I like for me personally, she is just another human being. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
For
the
sure.
same interaction I have with her, I have with the Don. I don't give a toss. So,
Right.
but let's say for example, in that scenario now, because I'm the one in probably 100 dons in there that doesn't give a toss, that now makes me also
100%.
more desirable. Do you get what I'm saying? Because now
100%.
the dynamic would, not saying it is, but hypothetically it would be a situation where she's mentally now met me before I met her. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right. 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 Right.
so sometimes when I see these dons, like, the thing is, it's going to be one of those things. Yeah, it's going to be this thing that goes. I'm pretty sure if you date it back to these caveman times, way back when BC, I'm pretty sure there was the exact same problem. If you go looking, it's not gonna come to you. Do you know what I mean? Like these,
Hey.
I don't believe these things have just started. For some reason, there's a dynamic where, like, the whole concept of two like a magnet, like there's a reason why it's a positive and a negative attract, because
Right. True.
you can't have the same energy just doesn't.
Man, like Sean, fam. Donny brought in physics, you know.
Nah, John, it's true, because these things don't where you have two positives and they're gonna it doesn't happen.
That's
One
my.
has to attract the other one. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
And then you stay together. If you have a situation where, like, there's never going to be a situation where, um, what's you got two positive, like people like that are on it at the exact same time. I don't know how to describe it. I don't believe that works. It will never work. But that's
Right.
another question I also had for you. Why is it of your, like, I'm pretty sure you have this opinion that you
Right.
believe that it should be the woman that likes the guy more than the guy likes the woman to begin with anyway.
Do you know, it's an interesting one, you know, because it's something that, you know, we mentioned this briefly one time, and you actually made a
Mm.
point that was mad true. You talked about how a woman just naturally have more options, bro. They're the ones that control. They're the ones that are like they're the gatekeepers when it comes
Mm,
to that type of stuff.
mm,
So I think that's a big point, to be fair. But I think on top of that, and again, you could argue against it, but I just think there's something baked into the way that women are, and there's something that's baked into the way that men are, that it
mm,
makes
mm.
it harder for a woman to fully like respect and have that attraction towards the Don that you can see that's all desperate and that for her, bro.
Yeah,
Like that's
word.
all that's not even attractive and that, like, just
Yeah,
relax.
word.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Easy.
it's all relax.
Easy.
Now people can argue against that, I get it, but I just don't think I don't think it's the optimal situation. And I think if
Mm,
you look at simple stats, and if you look at relationships that bang and the ones that don't bang, obviously it's not always like that, but I think a lot of the times, at least like it shouldn't be so visible that the guy's like head over heels. Like,
mm,
it's
mm,
just not
mm,
it's not
mm.
ideal. Um,
I
but you know what I
think,
would say though.
yeah,
Go on.
I think it's also to do with, like, for example, like what you're saying about the fact that they have so many options is then kind of like, okay, I have all these options, so what can you do for me now? Do you get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like,
Hmm.
okay, good example. This probably relates to anyone that's going to uni right now. If you're applying to uni, John, you have to apply to 5 unis.
100%.
If you get all five that come back now and say, yeah, cool, offering you
100%.
conditionals across the board,
Sure. Side topic, bro. Sure, we were into those unconditionals,
we
bro.
were into the judge, we were into the. They
Sure,
don't give those
we
out.
were
Like,
into.
they don't be
They,
giving those.
they had to after sure, after us. They said, you know, we can't do this
Yeah,
anymore,
no,
fam.
we used to
It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable.
up too many. There was zero incentive for me to even do exams at that point. But obviously now, say if I've got five options, yeah, actually take away the unconditional. So I've got five options, five places of
Right.
offering me a place now. Cool. Now it's a situation of, okay, you've all offered me a place. So now what can all of you now individually provide for me? Now the ones
Right.
obviously by the unconditionals, then it's like, okay, you're offering me something of a value more than the others. If you take the opposite situation now, which is what the situation that Dons are in 9 times out of 10, these men are only getting one offer.
Should only have one offer, bro.
And it's from DMU. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you mocked it, bro. You mocked it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now it's a situation of you've got no choice but to take this option. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right,
So I
right,
think
right.
the woman mind thing sometimes in the sense of I've got so many offers now. It's a case of I don't need to chase anyone because I know I've got these number of options. So now it's what can each of you provide me better than the other option? Do you get what I'm saying?
Now hear this now, Sean. Yeah, hear this though. Do you
Okay.
think in 2024, do you
Mm.
think it's societally acceptable to move to a girl in the gym? Do you think it's even doable?
In the gym,
Yeah.
I think, like we said, Gymshark is helped and it's not helped. Do you get what I'm saying? Because
Right, 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 right.
I don't know if. Okay, let's say me personally, if I took myself out of my situation and
Right.
I.
Wanted to.
It's tough because I'm already gonna think she's gonna have a preconception of what I'm, of like how I'm looking.
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And these times, you just never know. Someone could be recording something. You end up on a one TikTok, one. It's
Word.
long, bro. Like it's one. It's
It's
doable, isn't it? Carry on, finish. Carry
it's
on what you're gonna say.
difficult because it's like if I was in that situation, I'm already thinking that she thinks I'm coming over to her, especially the gym. Gym is focused on the body. Do you get what I'm saying? So she probably thinks I'm coming over to her for that reason. And obviously, these gym truck guys have made that evident as well with the sort of products that they're giving these people. So it now looks even worse if like I'm coming up to you mid squat. Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't look. It's not the best look.
It doesn't
However,
look good, bro. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
same time, there's ways in which I do think you can counteract.
Counter it.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that
What would be your approach, fam?
if it was
What do you think
me,
that the playbook is? Yeah.
if it was me personally,
Disclaimer.
disclaimer,
This isn't advice. Yeah.
disclaimer, disclaimer. Let's make it clear. But if
We're
it
not
was
speaking
me,
from personal experience. Hypothetical. Uh-huh.
word for me, it would be a situation probably where it would be a thing like, oh, I don't know, maybe like, for example, I appreciate women probably do leg days more than men. That's just facts, just because of what they want to focus on.
100%.
So if I saw her patterning like a certain exercise, I might even go out and she's patterning the form perfect. I'd go ask her for a couple of tips. Swear down, what's this exercise you're doing? I'm trying to bring up the quads and that, bring up the calves and that. What would you suggest, sort of thing? And then it's like,
Right.
nice to meet you. My name, cool.
Normal combo. Normal combo. Yeah, you're going
Yeah,
into.
and I think even as well, that's a good way in order for you to actually start to see what that person's like. Anyway, do you get what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Because really and truly, if she's, I don't know, I think there's also a fear of like what a woman is going to say, but 9 times out of 10, most of them are actually very safe. Like they're all just trying to have a conversation. Like you could have the exact same conversation with the same person outside of the gym, and it wouldn't be weird. You wouldn't feel weird going up to them. But I think it's the dynamic of the gym, and now gyms just have this quite not a bad name, but as in like there's this
In
like
terms of that, yeah. 100%.
it's like, oh, if I go to the gym today, 9 times out of 10, someone's gonna come up to me, probably be moving mad, asking me like, oh, what's your snap and all this sort of stuff. But I just think you have to try and make the conversation as normal as so like out of the gym context as you,
Right.
even though you're inside the gym. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So
Right. Right. Right.
yeah,
I think as well, you see for females, yeah. I think as well, they typically experience more in it in terms of they can see people staring at them. They like can feel. So I
mm-mm.
get it. To be fair, I do get it.
Yeah, no,
I do get it. I feel like for me, it's tough, innit? But if I really wanted to, if I like Sean, for the most part, I just leave it. I'm not gonna lie. But if I
mm.
really want to, let's say, no, I need to chat to this one. It'll be something similar in it. Like I'll
Yeah,
just, but I would do like I try in a sly way, um, and it could easily backfire. But I try to make her laugh somehow. Do you
somehow,
get it? But
somehow,
I'd probably be like as you mentioned, Anna, I'd probably just mention something like, "Oh, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've been trying to do that for some.
yeah, word. The
I
cars,
can't even get past 5. I can't even get past 5 kilograms.
word.
Yeah, like yeah. I'll do something like that, and I'll
Yeah,
try and, but I don't know. It
and
would
if
have to be like,
anything,
mhm,
that might even work better because there's a something about male masculinity especially in a gym environment, is going to try and make you're going to try and like majority of men in the gym are going to try and make themselves look stronger to
100%.
that's
100%.
just biology, John. You know how these things work in the animal kingdom.
100%, bro.
They would want to make
100.
themselves look as masculine as possible in order to a female. So the problem is now every male's doing that. You no longer it no
It's the
longer
same
look.
tactic, bro.
If everyone's doing the same thing, you're no longer special. So if anything, you being that one guy that actually is a bit more inferior and actually like sucks up their pride and says, "Cool,
100.
can you help me pattern this?" And I'm like, "Rah, okay,
Right.
he's different to the rest."
Especially if it's a case where like physically, like it's not like I'm done out. Like let's say I'm in good shape,
Yeah,
which you can see I'm in good shape, but then I'm
word.
still downplaying it, and I'm like, to be honest, like I've tried that one. It's not even bang for me. You might even have to show me how to do it one day. Do you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah,
100%,
yeah, yeah. So I'll come
100%.
from that angle, but it would have to be it would have to be a serious situation. I just feel like
No,
in a gym
100%.
environment, especially if they've got the earphones in and that, like, oh, it's a bit long, bro.
Yeah, word,
It's a
word.
bit long. Yeah, it's a
There's
bit
a
long.
way to play. The thing is that people don't understand. It's the same game of chess. It's the same game. It doesn't matter. It might
Yeah,
be,
yeah, yeah.
you might have a different color board. It might be in a different location, but at the end of the day, it's
Right.
the exact same game. And I just think when it comes to not even like acting like we're like geniuses and like, so, honestly, I feel
Word,
like
absolutely not word.
we've had to go through failure to succeed. Yeah. So,
100.
but I just feel like the once people start realizing that dynamic of like mentally meeting someone a long time before you actually physically meet them is never a good situation because now you built up expectation of what should be. You planned out the marriage and the kids now. She's just bitch.
Nah, she's just
So
fake, bro.
now
Word.
that's the bar for the
Man, I
day.
go show him. I'm even gonna hop off though.
Yeah, now send them more,
Say no more. Same tomorrow, fam.
send some more, say tomorrow, run it again. Catch another fan.
Alright, say no more in a bit.
In a bit.